Welcome back, my Quackshonauts. My name is SpaceDuck, and today we're going to be talking about meta in Genshin Impact, and my personal opinion on why I think meta is completely meaningless. Alright, so I'm going to have some background gameplay in the background in terms of Abyss. So I did run two, non-meta teams. I ran an Alo team with Kokomi, I think I had Venti on there and Rosaria, and I also ran a team with Yoimiya Official, Bennett, and Sucrose. I know Bennett, alright? I know people are going to be saying, oh yeah, Bennett's meta. But I mean, who doesn't have a Bennett in 2022 unless you're AR20 and you're a new player? I did give them some 4-star weapons, so they don't have any broken 5-star weapons, and the builds are pretty standard on all of them. I will show the builds at the end of the, Abyss content while I'm talking about my opinion on the meta currently. Moving on, in terms of meta and why I think it's now meaningless. Yes, the article that dropped by GameStop revealing that the developers do not want to add in more endgame content avenues for the game. If there's no plans on adding anything harder than Spiral Abyss, then what is the point in my opinion? Let me elaborate. Even prior to GameStop releasing that article in terms of the devs saying there's not going to be any in-game content. Even before that, the game, Genshin Impact as a whole, is a very, very easy game to play. And it doesn't have too much challenging content in the game. And where I'm going with this, and I'm sure you can see with my weird team comps in the background, my whole Spiral Abyss run, it's a very, very easy game. Genshin is an easy game even for the end game. As I'm sure you can see in the background with my scuffed Abyss teams, it doesn't take too much effort to do with Spiral Abyss, which is really all in all the only end-game content we have in the game, especially for veterans that want to test out their artifact builds or they want to test out their characters and see how strong they are. The Abyss is really all we have. So in terms of that, the fact that you can do it very, very easily with suboptimal characters is just really sad to see that the meta does not matter in Genshin whatsoever. It is very easy to do the Abyss. So that's really my reasoning on why meta is meaningless. As again, the only hard content we have in the game is the Spiral Abyss. Open world is a complete joke, as I'm pretty sure anybody knows if you've been playing the game for a couple of minutes. These world bosses on the map are super easy to kill. Heliatrals, the Eremites in the Samira region, treasure hoarders, assistant mages, everything open world can be killed very easily. So it's not that difficult to do anything open world, because let's be real here. Number one, you log into the game, and in terms of Resin, it's like, what are you really using your Resin on? You're using Resin on more ley lines to level up your characters, level up your talents, level up your weapons, to ascend your characters, etc, etc. You're either putting your Resin towards XP ley lines, which will be used as XP fodder for leveling up your characters, using Resin on farming bosses to ascend your characters, using Resin to farm artifacts. There's so many avenues of what you're putting your Resin into in terms of building up your characters, and it just sucks that all this Resin kind of goes to waste, because what else are you using Resin for? It's all going towards building your characters. Don't get me wrong, when you first start the game, it does take a little bit of effort, especially more so if you're free to play. It will take a lot more effort to build X characters, but it's like eventually you will hit that wall, and you will get to the point where you can definitely get 32 stars in the Abyss, and just having that fact and knowing that there's nothing else you can really do is just very unsettling. There's just not much you can really put your other characters towards. We know that there isn't going to be any other endgame towards combat like the Spiral Abyss, so it's like once you hit that wall, that's pretty easy to hit, I would like to say. I feel like after you get 32 stars in the Abyss, there's nothing really to aim for. It's like, why min-max your character? And I know this is more on the will side, but like, why even get constellations on your characters? Why get refinements on your weapons? It just doesn't make any sense. And don't get me wrong, I understand this is a gacha game, but at the same time, we have all these OP refinements, R5 this, C6 that, and there's just nothing you can really put that type of power towards, if that makes any sense. But yeah, that's pretty much it for the video. Let me know what you guys think about the current state of Genshin in terms of meta. I think personally, it's just completely useless in my opinion. What's the point of, getting quote-unquote meta characters? For example, and don't get me wrong, I know this is complete overkill. Why even get constellations again on your characters? For example, C6 Raiden with an R5 engulfing. What is the point, right? It's just completely overkill. As you can clearly see in the background with my Yoimiya team and the Aloy team, it is perfectly possible doing the Abyss with complete off-meta characters. You completely do not need meta characters whatsoever in this game, so it's like, what is the point? But yeah, again, let me know in the comment section what you guys think about the video. Do you agree with meta being meaningless? Do you not agree? Do you think meta is, meaningful in the game? Let me know. I would like to hear it down below in the comment section. All in all, the point of the video, in my opinion, is that Genshin easy, no need meta. And with that, that sums up the video. Hopefully you guys all enjoyed. Like and subscribe, all the good stuff. Love you boys, and I'll see you guys all in the next one.
Told my brothers one day we gon' make it. We just gotta grind for that paycheck. Mama told me one day I'll be famous. Remember when she used to say she hate this? Back then they would laugh when I say shit. Now I'm inside all them people's playlists.